What's up, everybody? Tuesday night, a new week, a new shred. What is happening out there, man? Shoot. It's good times, good times. Nice week thus far for me. It's been kind of good, nice, slow around certain areas, which I like. But yeah, you know, it was a nice day off yesterday from YouTubing, but we're back, ready to rock. And what we got here, Jake was early. He said pre-gaming with some high-octane tequila before the stream. All right, be careful, man. Just be careful. CJ, yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Kevin Swadley, how you doing, bro? Great to see you, man. How you been? I haven't heard from you in a minute, man. I hope you're doing great, brother. Great to see you. CJ said, you just in time. Donald and James in the house. He said, the kettle is heating up. You know how we do, bro. We know how it. CJ said, I swear I'd be about to end of my sleep schedule, but it's worth it. There you go, buddy. It's always worth it, right? But hey, man, you know, life comes first. You need to get some sleep. You need to get some sleep. That's why I leave all these lives on replay. You can check them out anytime. Tyler, A.A. Ron Durden, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Donald. Jake Conan got a special shout out to channel member Donald James. The man. Appreciate you, brother. Lisa Anderson in the house. How you doing there? Good to see you there. Gutsy. What's gutsy mean? Get the C. I had the same question a while back. CJ, don't you worry, buddy. I didn't know what it meant either. I was like, Gitsy. There you have it. Juji in the house. What's up? She says, good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It was wonderful, yes. Mostly. But yeah, it was a nice weekend. Yeah, we chilled out for sure. I like it. As long as I get to sleep in, that makes it the best right there. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, man. Okay, Kevin said it's been crazy. He'll email. I will look forward to that. I will make sure I check for sure. Because I don't go on Facebook as much as I used to. I try not to. But I will check for you, brother. Brian Rademacher, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, absolutely, Juji. And I have tomorrow off. With Stardust and I have some things to do tomorrow, but so I'll get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, which is lovely news. Okay. Text from my mom. I'll check it out. All right. Anyway, you're out there, Mom. I see you. All right. Let's keep the warm-ups rolling. This is a nice mid-tempo warm-up. Let's go. little warm up. See, it's not too fast. It's not too slow. It's like a perfect warm up for me. You got to go one at a time. You know, slow then fast, and build up, build up. Has to go in there. Now we're going to turn it up. We're going to turn it loose after this one. After that one, it's turned up. We're going to crank it up to 11 on this next one here. This one's for Jake too. I didn't know if Jake was going to be here. I was going to play it anyway, but Jake is here, so he gets to hear it. No worries, Kevin. Juji says Iron Maiden shirts unite. Absolutely. Wonder Twin Maidens unite. Absolutely. I don't think my mom's in the chat. No, she texted me. She's asking me some questions about a technical piece of equipment out there, and I'm like, I don't know. But giving her some options. My mom she lives in Ohio. She can't watch the Ohio State Buckeye games. She can't see the Cleveland Browns games. For some odd reason, they're just not on regular cable. They got regular TV. So we got to figure out a way so she can watch those. There you go, CJ. Little blues. And he said, damn, it picked up more. Oh, yeah, that's how we go, man. That's how we go. But my mom does say she watches the live streams here and there. I don't think she has any access to chatting in it, though. So, but she might be out there. You never know. I appreciate it. Let's see. CJ said it gives them some TV show kind of vibes, and the TV intro you never skip because it goes hard. There you go. That's what's up, man. Thank you, Juji. Katie said everyone double tap that screen. Thank you, Katie. So new, appreciate you very much. Thank you. Charlene knows. Thank you, Charlene. It's a wonderful comment. Juji said, welcome everybody. Oh, so, you know, we're getting some interesting comments already. You know how it goes. There you go, Places Unseen. That's what's up, dude. Felipe Zarco says, warm up? Yeah, buddy. Now we're really going to get warmed up. Donald's thinking, Swarm Hornets? Hornets of Death? No, the Murder Hornets. That's what's up next. CMM says that companies have been taking some football games and other sports off most channels. Yeah, you need a subscription, I know. And it varies, you know, because I have ESPN. I was like, you can just go use my ESPN, but sometimes the Buckeye games aren't on ESPN, they're on Fox. It's like, yeah, I'll have to figure out something. My mom got to watch her football. I feel it, man. I feel it. I'm glad I didn't. I almost got NFL pass or whatever, season pass this year, but thank God I didn't, because the Raiders aren't really worth me watching. It's more interesting just to check the score at the end of the day right now. But it is what it is. All right, let's go. Jam 5 long, a.k.a. Murder Hornets. This one goes real hard. Let's do this. warmed up on that. I am for sure warmed up. Thank you so much for hanging out listening to that. We are going to slow it down thereafter. Let's see. Slowing it down a little bit. You speed up, you slow down. Speed up, slow down. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Let's see where we leave off with. Don J said, murder Hornets. I was getting close, you know. You know it. Jake made it up. I didn't make it up. It's still Jam 5 long for me in my system here. Chris Liggett in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Evan Kelly, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Let's see. Jake Conan dropping that super chat with all the Hornets of murder. There you go, brother. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate you, my man. Chris Liggett says, oh, his last day before the vacation. I feel you, man. I feel you. Martin Sawyer doesn't know how. He's still wondering. He's still wondering. He's in disbelief over there, Martin. Learn to believe, Martin. Learn to believe. That's how you do it, man. CJ asks, what's the hardest guitar technique on your opinion? I probably argue it's pinch harmonics. Though pinch harmonics are easy to do on accident. No, they're actually very easy to do. Pinch harmonics are super easy. The hardest thing to do on guitar? Wow, I don't know. 30-second notes, probably. Not too many people can do it. That's probably the hardest stuff there. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Patrick says, shredding harder than a cheap toilet paper. True that, true that. Reference Frame, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Don says, Rick pulls all the tricks out of the bag. Just a little sweeps, a bit of finger tapping. You know, we got it all, man. Arpeggios. Dion says, what's your fastest BPM? I'm going to play it tonight, actually. 210. I think it's 210 is the fastest song I've written. Thanks, Frank. Jay Koenig knows Troll Tuesday is starting early. I know, right? Mariano Leones from Argentina. Muchas gracias, amigo. Bienvenidos. Geranio Rendon, thank you, says, you're simply awesome. That pig was crazy. Thank you, brother. Yeah, CJ, check this out, buddy. So here's a quick lesson on note quotients or quotations. So here's quarter notes. And then here's eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then here's 16th. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and then 30 seconds. That's just it's a one note, but you know. 30-second notes over scales. That's very hard to do. Very hard to do. Dion says clean string skipping. Yeah, that is tough too. That's like Paul Gilbert's the master of those string skips. That's for sure. Evan says modes opens up the neck. This is true. This is true. Dal Renault says man eye. There you go, buddy. CJ said I have a decent grasp of theory since I'm in a concert band, but I haven't learned those yet. There's not too many things that have 30-second notes in it. Not too much. No, not at all. Tremolo picking is just what I was doing. Yeah, I was tremolo picking, just one note. That's tremolo picking, yeah. Ultimately, it's alternate picking because you're not tremolo picking when you're in scale. That's not tremolo picking at that point. It's alternate picking. Evan says he finds galloping. Yeah, I guess galloping's a little weird. You know, but if you learn enough maiden. That guy, but just learn a bunch of maiden. That's all you got to do for that. Donald says the beginning of Speeders 30 seconds. Yeah, because we're going. Yeah, we're doing 8 notes in a beat. BVK knows up them irons. CJ says gallop is pretty fun. It is. It is. Dion says technical difficulties of mastery. Oh yeah, that's one of Paul's greats. John Petrati says, Rob Rock guitar, man, you got it right, buddy. I used to play with Rob Rock from 1999 to 2005, for sure. Had some good times. It was some real good times. But then life happened, man. Life happens, like, sadly. But now we back one more shot at glory, you know what I'm saying? But let's chill it out with a nice ballady type song. Juji likes this one, I know. nice and slow on that one for sure. And that felt nice, felt very nice. All right, let's see what we got next here. We'll probably play a couple album tracks, and then we'll get some new stuff. I got a lot of new stuff I've been wanting to play and check out. Oh man, I got a lot of songs anymore. All right, we'll just go right into the Symphony 40. Hey, a lot of new people looking like tonight. So thanks everyone for hanging out. We got a lot of stuff for you to check out. So we appreciate you hanging out. Donald Reno, he said, man, that's the jam right there. Sweet home Alabama. Yeah. Talladega, baby. Yeah, man, that's what's up. Elba says, Holy wars, brother will kill brother, spilling blood across the land. Nope. But I do like Megadeth, though. I love that new song. That Tipping Point song is dope, man. Jake knows Rick was formerly in these bands, War of Thrones, Leash Law, and Rob Rock. That's right. Donald James said he developed his own picking style, kind of like a Gallup. Just the way I play. Hey, man, ain't no right or wrong way to do it. That's for sure, man. Geranio says, do you like Amon and Martha? Yeah, I actually know those dudes. I met them first time in 2003 at the Bang Your Head Festival. Their hotel room was right next to my hotel room. And the singer is probably the biggest man in the world I've ever seen. The dude is like 6'8" or something. And a huge bear. But he's super nice. He was a wonderful dude. Yeah, but it's good stuff. From Mexico, Geranio, muchas gracias, buddy. A.E. McFly, what's up? He says, how does that go? Blitzkrieg. Is that how it goes? Let me think. Oh, yeah, it goes. Oh, there you go, man. That's the riff. Blitzkrieg, bro. Yeah. Jeffrey, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. And CJ said, Blitzkrieg, bro, dead. I know. They go, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. That's how they do. Evan says, I've been learning some new blues runs from Dave, the guitar. Oh, dude, Dave's the man, dude. Dave's the man. And Evan said, P.S. Dave said hello to her. Oh, yeah, Dave's awesome, dude. I go on like his stream every time. If I have time to watch, I will for a little bit. But man, yeah, Dave's awesome. He's probably the best blues player on YouTube, easily. As far as I've ever seen. Best blues live player right now, easily. I know, right, CJ? That's how we do it, man. Orlando Gonsalves, good to see you, buddy. Joe Mama says, please push the like button. Thank you, Joe Mama. Great to see you. Juji loves those drums. That's that Tomas Hake right there. Bagon Le Drock, thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Anthony Ferris, thank you. Sody, feeling it. Thank you, bud. Reference says, hey, man, Rick, make it look easy. I try. Anthony used to fit the screaming leads. Yes. Jay Cohen says, guitar guy, he's from Austin. Yeah, he is. He said, I probably see him play downtown. Dude, man, make sure you shake that man's hand for me, man. He's a wonderful guy, man. A wonderful guy. Drew, you say, you know he's talented when it looks effortless. I know, right? Anthony's feeling, he said, they're singing. Oh, yeah, buddy. We make it sing. We try to. Thank you, Joe Mama. Chops, hello to you. A lot of comments, a lot more comments than I expected. I appreciate them. Oh, yeah, where did we leave? I don't even know. My comments went wild. Okay. All right, we got Chops. Kyle Billy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Roman Palkowski, and now it's good to see you, too. And how you been, brother? Just Coslow, he said, any Megadeth. I only know this one. Watch him become a god. Dax Tester, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you, Lisa. There you go, down. Juji wants to hear a Queensrÿche, quick Queensrÿche riff. Coming to see the doctor. school. Had a skin job for a hairdo. Yeah, you look pretty cool. Great song. I say in my head, I listened to it the other day. I was like, oh man, that's a great song. Jake Koenig says, grab you some Rick Renstrom merchandise if you can. I don't think I even put a shirt up on the screen tonight. Man, I'm out of it, man. You know what happens? Like, I'm just going to put anything up there today, whatever. Since I'll be playing some album tracks, we'll throw the Until the Bitter End t-shirt up here. I want to put a link on the screen. If you're interested, there's we do have a merchandise shop that Jake spoke of. You can click on this link. It'll take you right to this shirt, but you click on the home button, you'll see the whole shebang there. If you're interested, go for it. Mustafa, what's up, buddy? There you go. Joe Mama knows. Thanks, Donald. Robert Tesla, thanks, brother. 2G knows. Yay, singing. Oh, you know how we do. We gotta throw some singing in here. John James says, some songs are all just about the vibes, and that one was a vibe for sure. Yeah, that's a good one there. That's a fun one, man. Get off me. I got a paper towel that will not get away from me. Just Soft, hello to you. Mustafa, there you go, buddy. Apocalypse says, play Frantic Disembowelment by Cannibal Corpse. How about Hammer Smash Face? I like that one better. Donald, I don't know that. I stopped listening to Iron Man at a certain point. That was probably before Fear of the Dark. But as you can see, I do have an Iron Maiden shirt. I do older stuff. How about this one? Because it's a Power Slave shirt. It's my favorite album. Kanish Gulati, hello, buddy. How you doing? Evan says, new Megadeth song is all. It is. It's very cool. This guitar, Timo Montessori, the guitar player, is just unbelievable in that song too. So good, so good. Lisa, YouTube is slacking. I just got the alert for you. That's how they roll. That's how they roll. Jake says, I'd like to hear Rick sing some more. And a little louder. My hearing's not so great. We'll have to see. Bagon Ledrock says, who's your favorite band? Jake knew. Judas Priest. That's right. That's right. Down says, the only song you can play by Amon is Pursuit of Vikings. Some badass riffs. Yeah. You got some great stuff, man. Looks like we got ISO-ish fan dropping a bunch of jewels. Yo, thank you. Thank you so much. ISO-ish, I appreciate you, brother. Keenan says, yo, love your content, dude. You inspire me to play more. That's awesome, Keenan. Great to see that. I appreciate you for letting me know. Kyle Billy knows that's a nice shirt. Dan Alley says, Jimmy Page, my guy, I love you. Jimmy Page with it. You need cooling, baby, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to schooling. Way, way down the side, honey, you need. It's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs from Led Zeppelin. Donald James says, I see hecka jewels. Yeah, ISO-ish fan, you rock, bro. Thank you so much. Babe Baseball, thank you. Good to see you. CJ says, do you ever tap into emotions when all the time, buddy? There's a couple songs. There's a song called Requiem for the Lost that I got going to a different planet on that one. One of the newer songs, I don't have a name for it, but that one is mind-boggling too. But yeah, definitely, buddy, definitely. Jeff H said, this is dope because it's definitely inspiring. Thank you, Jeff. HDJS says, damn, take this, like, and subscribe. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Donald James knows Rick reads every comment. I know of no other streamer that does. It's true. I don't know one either. I scroll up. I scroll all day. Mustafa, thanks, brother. I Love Cougar says, play some heavy beatdown stuff, dog. I think, what's that? I was around learning the emotional switch. Jake Bros, it's standard D. Everything's tuned on one whole step, buddy. 2G knows Operation Mindcrime. Donald James says, fucking Doc and be rocking. You know that is. Play Creep for Radiohead. Does that have any guitar in it? Or something? I don't know. It's not really metal to me. I know. So there it is, CJ. Creep, bro. I know, right? Hex, I said, you in Ohio, stop by the studio. We can make the houses next door, man. True that, true that. I ain't been back to Ohio in like a long time. 20 years probably. That's a good one, CJ. I like it. I like it. Thing. Craig Souter, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. How about some Accept? That's a classic. Lilo Cook says, shout out, no class, for show, for show. Jeff H is in Ohio. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I was born and raised in Akron, Ohio, but I've been long since removed from that place. After the last big snowstorm, about 1992, I was like, I'm out of here. I'm done. Evan says, Rick, can we get a bit of Egypt, please? Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. BVK wants to know what brand of guitar. That is definitely a Jackson, my friend. The best of the world. Evans has some dark chocolate bullets. That's what's up. Morgan Hutton, what's up, dude? Good to see you there. All right, well, screw it. Let's see. What was the one? I guess we'll do this one. I think it's this. Let me see which one it is, Evan. I think Donald likes this one too. There. All right, taking us back to Egypt times. Let's go. Egyptian jam session right there. That's a cool one right there. Very Egyptian, a very Phrygian dominant type of jam right there. But that's a fun one to play. Evan wanted to hear some of that, so we got it. And I know Don likes that one too, so pump it up, pump it up. A lot of comments. Thanks so much, everyone, for commenting, and make sure you're hitting that subscribe button if you're having a good time tonight. Let's see. Noble in the house. What's up, Noble? Juji says, let's hear your favorite death riff. That's easy. It's symbolic. All right. As a riff for the ages. Moto X fans, can you do Cigarettes by Morgan Wallen? I sure don't. Don't even never even heard it. Don't even know what it sounds like. But I appreciate you. I'm glad you like it, brother. Go check it out. Go listen to it. Why not? You're right here on YouTube. It's probably a live version of it. Probably a studio version of it. Probably a remixed acoustic version of it. Go check out the real artist, man. But I appreciate you, brother. Jeff A says, same for you. What's your artist name? It's the same as my name here, Rick Renstrom. That's where you can find me, brother. Lavert Leslie said, what's your favorite dessert? It's a good question. Probably some chocolate chip cookies or some sort of cookie. I like cookies a lot. Probably good stuff. Chocolate pie, I don't know. Cookies for sure, 100% cookies. Hacks, I said, man, me just do fill in when needed. I work too much, but I have other stuff. Oh, I got you. Y'all talking to you. Y'all have a conversation I did not know. Let's see. I think I went too far in the chat, too. All right, let's see. Evan said he had no idea Crowded House was touring. Wow. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Joe Paul says, sweet oh my. Yeah, that's pretty sweet, isn't it? Good stuff, brother. Thank you. Juju's feeling them cactuses in desert. There you go, Don. Robert Tesla, thanks. Xavier Danielson, thank you. Reference Frame, appreciate you, brother. Daniel Berry in the house. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Hack says we don't get too much snow anymore. Now pretty still warm. There you go. Yeah. Trust me, but I lived in Ohio for about 20 years, and I've weathered many snowstorms. Walked to school, uphill, in the snow, with my moon boots, for sure. Evan Nobody, thanks, brother. Appreciate you. You got it, Evan. Morgan Hutton, thank you. Sir Bug Hunter, thank you so much. Thank you, Sebastian. Morgan Hutton, thanks, buddy. Jesse C's feeling it. Thank you there. Crow in the house. What's up, Crow? Happy Taco Tuesday, brother. Great to see you. Thanks, Morgan. Ellie in the house. How you doing, Ellie? Good to see you there. Let's see. Morgan knows Happy Taco Tuesday. I had chicken cordon bleu, so it was chicken cordon bleu Tuesday for me. I don't usually get tacos on Tuesday. Maybe I should try. Morgan, there you go. Sandro Pavani, thank you so much. Ellie said, I'm kind of curious, what's the most difficult riff you can do? Riff? I mean, I don't know. There's not too much I can play, but not too much I learn either. Hardest riff? I don't know. I mean, I'll See the Light Thing is pretty tough. That's kind of hard. Not everyone can play I'll See the Light Thing riff. Well, correctly either. Evan said, who is this Evan Nobody? Thank you, Ellie. Don says, Tears of Horus. Wait till this Holmes and Slice album coming out has a song called Eye of Horus. That's probably one of the best Egyptian jams I've ever made. That's a good one. Jake knows, yeah. Most everything I do is incredibly hard. There's not too many people on this planet that can play anything that I do. There's one person that can play a couple songs, actually. But he is a prodigy of the highest regard. Didier Duke, that's all I do, buddies, play originals, my man. Ellie says, holy cow, I didn't know that. What? That was so epic. Thank you there, thank you. See freaking only High on Fire. I sure don't, but that's a great band, though. Really good band. Hugh Jones, thanks, brother. Appreciate that. Hello, Ellie. Catfish says, any control denied. How's that one go? key. Make your cut down to size. We will all come for you. Didier says, play your heaviest song. Oh, you don't want to hear that yet, buddy. Have a good night, Hacks. Rob Bowden says, good to see you. Good to see you too, brother. Thank you, DeLuca. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Okay, man. Thanks, brother. David in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. How you been? Pro says, Rick, is that a Power Slave shirt? Yes, sir, it is. Wonderful shirt. One of my favorite Iron Maiden album of all time. Brack says, he lit off base, but he's still running. All right, man. Keep on running. Don says he plays speeder and fire with him, and not even close to getting 100. I feel it, man. That's a toughie. It's a toughie. Wasted years. I'm not tuned for it. Let me see. I can probably. Let me switch my stuff here. Let me see. Let's turn that off. Turn this on. I think I have to tune it up a little bit. Transpose up 2. Or is it 1? Honestly, I haven't used this in a while. That's it. It's been a while since I played that one, but something like that. Where were we leaving off with? All right, comments again. Let's see. A lot of comments. Let's see. Okay. Play Jimi Hendrix. Okay. How about this one? Stand up next to a mountain, chop it down with a bitch in my hand. Ellie says, do you like Megadeth? Yeah, I probably, if I had a choice between Megadeth and Metallica, I'd go with Megadeth all day. Catfish in the house dropping that super chat, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rob says, who doesn't love Hendrix and Maiden? I know. I love them both. Thanks, Rob Lyons. Appreciate that. Rob knows Megadeth too. That's awesome to hear, Dave. Children of the Damned. Damn at the black abyss. Great song. There you go, Ellie. Couch Broccoli announced, well, we got a DeLuca and Couch Broccoli. Ain't seen both y'all in a while. Good to see you, bro. How you been doing? Crow knows. Watch him become a god. Thanks, B. Jao Lucas, thank you, buddy. B's got no excuses. No one does, buddy. How could anyone have an excuse these days when the internet is chock full of all the information you could ever want to be whatever you want? I feel it, brother. I feel it. Time's getting so, brother, you don't have to do all that. Thanks. I appreciate you, bro. Ellie says, I love when I find people on YouTube who are way better than almost anybody. I feel it. I feel it. Raymond Padini, how you doing, brother? Great to see you. Western Mass Climbers in the house. Great to see you, too. Thanks, B. Mikey, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, bro. Rob Bowden there. Man, that's awesome. Braden Lee says, this man's dope. Thanks, brother. Jaden, much love to you, my friend. Thank you so much. Thomas, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that very much. Marco Valdiviezo, he says, what do you do for a living? I don't play guitar for a living, that's for dang sure, but I do network engineering, Cisco certified network engineer. Derail in the house, happy Taco Tuesday, buddy. How you tonight? Looks like we got someone from Japan. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Delusa Can, I'm doing great, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're as well out there. Western Mass was like, ooh. Paulo, we already played Zeppelin, man. I can only play one Zeppelin per night. Derail, there you go, my friend. Juji wants a King Diamond riff. There you go. Western Mass says, Rick, do you ever sing? I've sang quite a few times already tonight. I feel it. Delusa Can said, I'd rather hear Rick Renstrom. That's what's up, brother. Thank you, my man. That's what I like to see. First Kind, what's up, dog? Good to see you there. DJ Real said, he just got a Roadie. Amazing guitar tune. Oh, Roadie 3. Oh, nice, dude. I always use Korg DT1000 Pro tuners when I would go live. Right? I've got a nice one in my digital workstation here, but yeah, for sure. I love the Korg stuff, man. But I heard about those Roadies. They're nice. Derail say he's running with the devil. That's right. Hallowed be thy name. That's a great one, man. I don't have a clean channel. B says, any Northland or Parkway Drive, buddy? No, I've never heard of either of those, man. I really haven't. I don't listen to a lot of the recent stuff. Even though that band's like Parkway Drive, I've heard of Parkway Drive. They're like 20 years old or something, I guess, but I never checked them out, to be honest. Down James says, Uli, Andy LaRock said, why not? Why not? Man, I don't even know anymore. I just play whatever. I play whatever is laid down, man. Let's go. How about a little King Diamonds, Andy, and then a Chuck and Death, Andy. If I can find it. There it is, trapped. All right, welcome home first. King Diamond. Everyone knows all right, let's go. That's King Diamond and Andy right there. Now we'll do a little Death and Andy for the show. Hope I remember this one. Man, this one you gotta practice all the time. two Andy LaRock solos in a row. Two probably his most difficult solos at that. And that trapped in a corner solo is unbelievable. Ain't no doubt. All right, we're gonna skip that one tonight. And we got a lot more comments to go. I was just vibing with the comments. There you go, Delusa Can. Feeling it. The Evan says his ears hurt his tuner. I feel you, buddy. I wish I could. My ears are pretty good, but not that good, man. But I prefer a nice tuner to verify and confirm that I am indeed in tune. Rob said that Dave Mustaine impress was great. Thanks, brother. I feel it, man. That's a fun one, dude. I've heard his voice for years, so easy for me. And I'm really good at like hearing something. Stardust calls me a parrot, so that's probably true. All right, let's see. Ellie says, "Wow, that's a cool job." Yeah, it's a cool job. It's very brain intensive, and my brain hurts at the end of the day. It's very tiring too, because you're constantly troubleshooting something, and your brain is working overtime, for sure. But I definitely get that paper, that's for sure. Making that paper. Appreciate you, Remen. Thanks, brother. Thank you, Darrell. Donald James says, "Don't play for a living, but live to play guitar." That's a beautiful comment. That's like that should be a poster on a wall, man. That's a good one there. Darrell's doing good. Good to hear. Nico De Vera from the Philippines. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Andrea Luisa Basili said, "Oh my gosh, yes, King Diamond. That's what's up." Weekend says, "Go Dire Straits." I don't remember it. I don't know how it goes. Don't know. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Western Mass says, "This channel is such a positive space compared to what I'm used to on YouTube." Appreciate you, Rick. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. I'm always, I'm here, always here if you need me, man. Evan says, "Weekend is pleased at heart." I feel it. Ellie says, "What song was that?" Well, there were two songs in a row, Ellie. One was King Diamond, "Welcome Home," and the other was Death, "Trapped in the Corner." Thanks to Lusa Can. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know where I'm left off. There was also Hallowed Be Thy Name by Iron Maiden as well. Jake knows. Juji's feeling it. Veiled in the house. What's up, Veil? Good to see you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you to Lusa Cam. Rob says, "Seeing you play other artist songs is incredible. How do you get that palm muting sound?" Yeah. So obviously I can't palm mute my hand like that. So what I had to do is figure out how to mute the strings, because there was a whole time I was just like open strings. But I figured out that if I took my second finger, I could mute the strings with my left hand. I had to figure that out a long time ago, because I had to play rhythm guitar in a band too, and it didn't sound right if I was just playing open strings and stupid stuff, so it worked out. Anthony Warren knows. That's a beautiful one. Sleep with the devil will take you away. Raging Puma asks for Sepultura, buddy. There's no one on YouTube, nobody on YouTube live that does Sepultura, but I appreciate you trying. Good to see you nonetheless. B, I feel I don't listen to a lot of stuff. There's probably 20 years of music I missed out on because I didn't listen to it. The most stuff I do is I write songs. I write my own songs, and listening to other bands dilutes your ideas. So I try not to listen to too many bands. But I appreciate any band out there, that's for sure. Chronos, let's go, man. Opie says, man, I love playing rhythm on guitar. Oh, yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun. Juji, there you go. Deuce to Kim. Zalafar, thank you, brother. Reference frame, thank you. Paulo's still on this Led Zeppelin. My dude, Paulo, dude. I don't play Led Zeppelin, so swipe up. Enjoy, ask the next dude. They probably play it for you, man. They probably play it for you. Other than that, stop saying Led Zeppelin, or I don't give. I don't care. I barely listened to Led Zeppelin as a kid. I knew some stuff. I knew a little thing, but not too much. Nico says, you ever heard Marty Friedman's version of Little Wing? I sure haven't. I've heard Uli John Ross' version of Little Wing, which is incredible. But I can only imagine Marty's is just as great. Thanks, Opie. Crow in the house. Thanks, brother. Keza knows King Diamond. Yes, sir. Thanks to Lusa Ken. Ellie can't wait for that bass to get there. There you go. Thanks, Donald. Juji's like, smoking. Madam Bluetooth, thank you so much. Kez was talking about that Pantera. That's a good one, too. It's a ripper, man. That's a great riff. One of my favorites. Opie, thanks for subscribing, brother. I appreciate it. Duuskin, you have not missed Speeder. No, we haven't even got to it yet. We might be getting to it real quick here. Corin, much love to you, brother, and thank you so much, man. Evan knows Pantera was an awesome car. It was a nice one. Ellie says, I love that Pantera and Typo Negative Festival. There you go. That sounds like a classic. Opie's feeling it. Duuskin, like, damn, Rick. Wow, I feel it, brother. Nebula, thank you there. Western Mass says, dude, Shreds was the best. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Lisa. Jake says, Rick just busting out trapped in the corner. I don't know. You know how I do, man. You know how I do. Don says, you're playing really super impressive. Thanks, Don. I appreciate that. That trapped in the corner definitely was one of my best takes of that. That's a toughie, man. And I was feeling it there. I did mess up one note. For some reason, these are new strings. So my finger was like sliding off the A string for some odd reason. I don't know. That was kind of weird. But yeah, these strings are brand new. So they still need a little bit of, working in there for sure. We're getting there. OP says, someone called a fire department. I know, right? Let's see. Arnie Jara says, Time Solo by Pink Floyd. I don't know of anyone playing that one, brother. I mean, I know this one, whatever. That's all I know. Baby says, anything about Jason Becker? Not too much, buddy. I've been working on altitudes. What is it? I was working on it for a while. About a year ago, I was working. I had about 50%, but Jason's amazing. That album's amazing. Thanks, Nebula. Appreciate that. Fred Hink all the way from Southern Indiana. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Anthony says, yeah, sometimes I think I'm in tune half octave or so. I feel you, man. I feel you. Especially when you put new strings on, man, you got to keep up with that. You got to keep up with the Joneses when you put new strings on because they'll keep stretching, especially on a Floyd. Ellie says, I couldn't do it. So glad I'm there and people like you that can do intensive thinking. I'm smart, but that's right. I feel you. I've been doing this for a long time, too. I've been doing it since 2005. When I left the music industry, I went into network engineering and stuff like that. So I've been doing it for a long time. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate you there. Fred, thanks, brother. J. Cape said, just stop by. See, what's up? Good to see you, my man. Kazuya Mashima, thank you, buddy. Pella got the count 143. That's what's up. Vale said he loved the chugs. There you go, buddy. Can it chug? Absolutely. November, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you, Delusican. It's the same exact tone I've had since day one, man. Day one. That Amplitude 5, man, it's the bomb. 2G's feeling the epicness there. Thank you. Kazuya says, any tips for a newbie learning music theory? I've been playing for maybe like a year and a half now. There's no quick tips, honestly, no. You have to study it. You have to study it constantly. The best place to start is the circle of fifths. You start with the natural minor A and the natural major C, and then you go around the circle. And every time you go up the circle, you add a sharp to your scales. That's probably the best thing. The circle of fifths is going to be the number one thing to start with theory, understanding how to scales and things like that. But it's very tough, my friend. I mean, if you can afford it, I would highly, 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 highly suggest a teacher, someone that works with you every week, gives you something to work with. You study that all week long. You go back the next week, show that person you know what's up, give you more stuff, constantly, always. Weekly study is where it's at. Ellie says, I love them rock songs that have beautiful melodies like classical. Absolutely. It's like angry, but with taste. True that. Samir says, can you play Perry Mason? I don't think I know it. I mean, I love that song too. Dun, dun, dun. That's like, dun, 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 dun. How's that go? No. Somebody get to the case calling Perry Mason. It's one of my favorite Ozzy songs too, but I don't know it. If you want to scroll up, Samir Brody, the Super Shredder, should be playing right now. He does that Ozzy stuff. He plays Perry Mason wonderfully too. I love watching Brody do it, but yeah, if you need to, scroll up and look for Brody, the Super Shredder. I promise you he's great. Drummer Pal Sue, how you doing, buddy? I'm great, thanks. Anthony Warren knows, thanks for the super chat. You can see, but you're blind. Great one. Looks like we got some Russian writing there. Spasibo, my friend. Spasibo. Ellie says, I want to have a main career in music, so I appreciate the tip on not listening to the for sure. I mean, if you're young and you're learning, yeah, you need to learn covers. You need to learn covers. You need to understand what I listen to Judas Priest. I listen to Iron Maiden. I listen to Dio, I listen to Rainbow, I listen to Deep Purple, listen to Yngwie J. Malmsteen, Uli Roth. So I listen to that stuff quite a lot. So a lot of my music is influenced by that. I also went to college for 2 years and studied music, and that helped me detract from that and then kind of make my own ideas because I learned in a different way than those guys, you know. So yeah, it's always great to learn covers early on, but there's a certain point where you stop. You stop learning covers and you start writing. I've been long stopped playing covers. Carlo Arellano, hello, buddy. Matthew, no speakers up, mofos. Eric, indeed. Rip Dimebag. Kazuya, thank you so much, buddy. Carlo, gracias, amigo. Ripple off, there you go, buddy. Ethan says, can you play Wish You Were Here? I don't know it, man. I don't know too much Pink Floyd, honestly. Lucican says, let me know when I put my seatbelts on. Hey, man. Or maybe I won't. Hey, live dangerously. Katie Bain, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Juji. Gerald the Frog says, I always love this one. Gerald the Dog says, if this was only Instagram Reels. Gerald the Dog, no offense to you, but you're a dummy. You're stupid. That's the dumbest ish I ever heard in my life, bro. Why don't you go look at my Instagram page, homeboy? 22,000 followers. Almost 10 million views on Instagram. STFU, bro. STFU. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life, man. Plus, you're a dog, man. You can't even type. How can a dog type? Get out of here, Gerald. Go lick your butthole. Anyway, Katie, thank you so much. Good to see you. Carlo, hola to you. Warrior, thanks, brother. Blue Scan says great comments to see. Yeah, some good ones. Except for Gerald the dog over there. Harvey Danger, what's up, brother? Good to see you. And then anti-ninja-fied that. That's some funny stuff. Ellie says, what do you recommend for amps? I don't have a huge budget, but I don't want to sound like crap either. I feel you though. Get a positive grid spark. Be your best bet. Maybe like 200. I think it's like $200 or something. It's probably the best thing for beginning stuff, you know. Otherwise, you get Marshalls. You get Marshall stacks and stuff. But no, just get positive grid spark. That's all you need. That's all you need to start with. Pao Sian Mong, hello, buddy. Good to see you. Rodrigo says, can you play Nightmare Venom? No, sure don't. Rob, what's up, buddy? Sinky Bill says Image is his favorite Becker song. Yeah, that's a great one too, buddy. Lucican said he gets a speeding ticket every time he plays Speeder. I feel that, man. I feel that. Raymond, thank you. Noble says it's tough to decide who to listen to. Your channel or Brody's. I feel you, man. If anyone needs to support Brody, please do so. Brody needs all the support he can get. And if you need to go watch Brody, it's fine by me. It really is. He's only going live at the same time I am because it's 8 o'clock for him in Colorado. Which it stands as 10 o'clock for me. But he got to go to school in the morning, so he got to get that done early. So anyone that needs to support Brody, please do so. Please do so. Hungry Song says, man, Raining Blood would be great for my birthday. How's that go? It's like a weird, that's a crazy rhythm. There's the riff though for you. Rain blood on your birthday, brother. Rain blood on your birthday, for sure. Let's see. Okay, Duluth can't say he loved Jason Bechter. Oh yeah, Jason's great. Anderson Amsterdam says, hey, Rick playing Iron Man the Trooper. Take my life, but I'll take his too. Harvey said he bought a used Mitchell bass for his son, trying to form a band with his friend 309 for the bass. Got to get him equipment. Nice, brother, nice. Dima said, go speed picking. Go sweet sweep. Go speed sweeping. I don't know. Is that speedy enough? Double Jump says, bro, you had a spared guitar? Do you had a spared guitar? A spared guitar? What does that even mean? Bro, do you had spared guitar? What? I don't know. Is English not your first thing? It's a Jackson. It's a nice big guitar. I'm not sure. Double Jump's language of choice may not be English. I'm not even sure what that means. But okay, let me know. Let me know. There you go, Duluth Can, absolutely, buddy. Rob Bowen says, Marlo asks, can you play Paranoid? Who's Marlo? Finish with my woman, cause she couldn't help me with my mind. And everybody needs a Sam. Says, hey Rick, my best friend just passed. Buried him and spoke at his funeral today. I'm sorry to hear about that, Sam. He said, if you can, please play something from my heart. If you lost something, I got something for that then, yeah. I got something for you, brother. We'll go ahead, we're gonna move some stuff around tonight for sure. I got you, buddy. Stand by. Let me read these comments, and we'll get something for Sam and everyone here that lost someone in their life. Loose Can says, "Tell him, bro. You know how I do, man. I don't play, man." Anthony says, "Go lie down, Gerald." I know, right? Gerald's not gonna get his dog food tonight. He'll let you sit in your pee-pee. Lucy Can's feeling that. Joe Ma says, "Rick interaction with the chat is awesome. You know how we do, brother." Wojruk, hello to you. WWE Scott, hello. Zalium Acucar, good to see you. WWE Squad from Pakistan, great to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Wizard of Tastiness asks, who's Brody? Brody, the Super Shredder, is a great friend of ours. He is also a streamer. He's a 16-year-old guitar player. He does all the classics like Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy, stuff like that, Black Sabbath. Then he does like newer stuff like Slipknot and Bullet for My Valentine. He's a really good kid, man, and we try to support him as much as possible. JC, I'm doing great, buddy. How are you then? Okay, Wizard just got it. No problem, buddy. Donald said he already liked Brody's stream before it started. Very good, very good. The Lucican, thanks, buddy. Zalium's asking you play Holy Wars. I don't know. We've already sang Holy Wars a couple times tonight. Wizard knows. I don't think he takes requests. Very good, very good. You are an astute person and a gentleman and a scholar too, Wizard. Thank you, brother. Everett says Wizard only worthy ones. This is true. This is true. Some are not worthy. Lucican, thanks. Anderson, you're welcome, buddy. Reference frame, thanks, man. The Lucican, here you go. Joe Mama says Brody's getting a lot of action next door. Always, always. Brody's doing great, man. Like I said, if we can, anyone that wants to support Brody right now, go for it. Appreciate it. Albert Wesker in the house, man. Resident Evil man. He says, can you play Father Hog by Gorepig? Never heard that in my life, buddy. But I would say, Albert, besides Resident Evil man, go listen to it. Go listen to that song right now. They probably have a live version of it. They probably have a studio version of it. But yeah, that's definitely the wrong request. And yeah, I mean, I don't even know. Sounds interesting though. Okay, Wizard says, do you have a spare guitar? I do. I've got 11 more guitars, but not a spare for my man there. Go buy one. You got to go buy yourself. Adam, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Sam, appreciate you, bro. Stinky Bill says, yeah, have a nice day. I'm off to work. I feel that, buddy. Have a good one, my friend. Mr. Laughtail, thanks, man. Anthony says, do I know The Wizard by Black Sabbath? I sure don't, buddy. I never got into Ozzy Black Sabbath very much. The only time I got into Dio Black Sabbath the most. I didn't even hear any Ozzy Black Sabbath until that Speak of the Devil album came out, and I was like, oh, these are cool tunes, man. But I never went back and listened to the albums or anything like that. Just the stuff that was on that album. Those can knows. Donald James, you got that right. Requiem for the Lost. You can't go wrong with that. Elliot says, I see a whole lot of positive grid sparks. Some of the amp wattage changes, but the price fluctuates. Yeah, you probably need like a 20 watt or 40 watt, something small. I mean, I don't think you're going to be going out and playing the arenas anytime soon. You know, you'll be probably chilling, you know. So a nice 20 watt, 40 watt, you know, whatever's in your budget, get that. Dow Jane says, bro, he's amazing. So is the Shredder fan. This is the truth, man. Absolutely. Full DJ Full, what's up, buddy? Good to see you there. Life's and Fan says, hell yeah, get it, Eddie, for the win. You know that's right. Sergey in the house, what's up, brother? Great to see you there, man. Western Mass, those Holy Wars, yeah, it's a classic, dude. It's a classic, man. Full DJ, thanks. Noble says, I found Brody's channel because you recommended. Thanks for absolutely, buddy. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I'm glad you enjoy it. Noah says, you introduced me to Stargazer from Rainbow. Can't thank you enough. You're the king. Thank you, Noah, man. I love it, man. Yeah, it's a great song from a great record. Donald says, he getting a little more strict about random requests, maybe to stick to the place. Yeah, true that, man. True that. You got to sometimes. Monsignor Jones says, crew of the Banshee. That's what's up, man. Full DJ, thanks. The Lucicanos, Dio's Black Sabbath was fire. I loved it. That's my favorite. Juji, have a great night. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Heaven and Hell, that's my favorite. So that's a riff right there. Joe Mama knows Brody is learning fast. He's going places. Ain't that the truth? Richard Gabriel says, do you know any Ratchet? I sure don't, but I actually didn't get into Iron Maiden until Number of the Beast. And I don't really know too much of anything previous. I've heard a few stuff, but I've heard the song because I'm a rat child, boom, rat child, but I never learned it. I learned everything from Number of the Beast and beyond. Loose Can, there you go, buddy. All right, I think we got it covered here. Loose Can knows, sing me a song. You're a singer, that's right. All right, well, this was for our friend Sam. He lost his buddy. We're going to do Requiem for the Lost because that is an incredibly crazy song for that. If I can find it. That's an old tune though, man. That's an older jam. Requiem. All right, everybody. This one is called. I better take a puff real fast before this. This song right here sends me into another dimension. But this one's called Requiem for the Lost. If you've lost anyone in your life, this one's for you, including Sam. Hope this brings you peace and hope, buddy. Requiem for the Lost right there. That's a great, cool song. And man, it's, I don't even, I mean, whatever you just saw me do, I don't even know what I did. I really don't. I just start playing, you know, when the solo kicks in. There's a little part at the end I know what I'm doing, but most of the time I have no idea what I'm playing. Just going for it. It's a crazy song right there. It's a crazy song. But I thank you all for listening. I really do. And I hope it brings Sam some peace today, for sure. All right, where are we going from here? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Go Debbie. I played some Black Sabbath prior to that. Heaven and Hell. That's the real Black Sabbath right there. Full DJ's talking about Iron Ad Man. You mean Iron Maiden? That's kind of funny though. Iron Ad Man. Sounds like a, you know, you ever see, like, it sounds like a TV show. It's the Iron Ad Man right here. How about this one? Marshmallow Butterfinger. That sounds wild. All right. I can get into that. Deluxe Can, thanks, buddy. Full DJ, appreciate you. Thank you, Deluxe. Basin and Billiards. Good to see you, man. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Ellie. Tiago, Andre, thank you, brother. Full DJ says, friends, professional, perfect. Good. Thank you, sir. Thanks to Lucy Kim. Evan said, who's got their head bobbing along this one? There you go, brother. Joe Mama, thank you so much. Tiago, there you have it. Ellie, thank you. Full DJ, thank you. Lucy can't say Ricky's phrasing is absolutely amazing. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, my man. Rob says, hey, Rick, do you do anything besides music in the entertainment industry? I used to produce bands and stuff. Right now, mostly just help. I kind of help a lot of the young kids, mentor them with the social media stuff. But, yeah, not too much. I can do production pretty decently, demo stuff at least. I do guest guitar solos and stuff like that, but yeah, not too much other than that, man. Remen, thanks, buddy. Reference, appreciate you. Hefe Milliger says, I feel the music. That's what's up. Anthony Warren says, Until the Bitter End, well done. Could we hear Channeling Demons? Oh, shoot. I don't actually have that song. I actually get in kind of a little bit of troubles for playing that, but here's the riff. How's it going? Sacred words are spoken. Yeah, if I play anything from Leash Law or War of Thrones, I get like my video like gets like doesn't get copyright strike, but my whole video doesn't get monetized, so I have to like delete it. But yeah, that's a good one though. And thanks for that super chat, Anthony. I appreciate you, brother. Ellie says, I love when people say God bless. Absolutely, absolutely. Miss Doobie, what's up? Thank you so much. There you go. Bring it on, bring it on. I love to see it. Ethan Ramirez, thank you so much. Thank you, buddy. Full DJ, thank you. The Lucid Cam's like, damn. Anthony's like with the volume knob. Oh yeah, gotta do that. That's some fun stuff, man. It's like Yngwie's Echo Etude kind of thing. Joe Mama, God bless you and your family. You know that's right. Thank you, buddy. My chat went wild. Thank you, Full DJ. Cameron says, scrolling shorts is us. This is effing badass. Keep it up, bro. Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate that. Thank you, Ellie. Ashes, thank you. Western Mass Climber, appreciate that so much, man. Frank now says, thank you. I've never been so lost in my 54 years, and that was amazing. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that, man. Very, very much. Thank you, Full DJ. Justin Anderson, thank you, buddy. What's going on with you, man? I'm doing all right. Asha says, like and sub, you freaking talent. Thank you so much. Ellie says, that's quite literally me. That's quite literally me when I sing or make songs. I don't know what I'm doing, but it works. Yeah, I feel it, Sometimes you just have to let yourself go and just let the music take you there. I leave that space open for that reason. Pellet got the count, 189 likes. That's what's up, Pellet. Thank you, brother. Lucican, thank you so much. Ellie knows. Pellet's always there. He be dropping them numbers. We like to see it. Thanks to Lucican. Don says strange song because it's sad but uplifting, like a relief. Absolutely. That's what I try to do. I try and bring, when I write songs, I try to give the listener a range of emotion, And that one, for sure, you nailed it. I tried to make sure that you felt the pain, but you also can feel that there's still life ahead, That's Requiem for the Lost, man. Works out. Manuel Keish, thank you so much. Deacus Petter, thank you. Hello. Ellie said it's like a release of chains being released. There you go. It's like sad that you were chained in the first place, but relieving that you're free. It's beautiful. Dika, depends on what your request is, buddy. I know some stuff. I don't know a lot. Chris, thank you, brother. Rebecca Saunders, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, not rich this week, but I hope to make it up to you. Oh, no worries at all. Thank you. She says, cheers for the sprained neck muscles. I feel it. Thank you very much. Yeah, the super chats are great. I love to see them, but the most important thing, Rebecca, is that you and all these other great people are still hanging out with me tonight. So that's what matters most to me. I appreciate you. My man Russian says, it's an Iron Man kind of night. How about this one? There's that Iron Maiden. Donald J says, from head banging like a mad person. I know, right? Thanks, Anthony. Ellie says, right, I love music where you can translate into a concept more understandable by words. True that. Ellie says, most music isn't deep enough to translate. Not anymore. Not lately. No, not at all. Evan says, can't play any music. This world is effed up. I know. It's funny. It's just because I don't own the rights to those songs. A record label still owns the rights to a lot of those songs, so... It is what it is. Like, even my own songs, even my songs that I wrote on my album, they get copyright claimed, but I get the money, somehow, some way. It's kind of like a big circle, I play my own songs, I get copyright claimed. The money that I would have made here on YouTube just goes somewhere else. So, that works out. But the unfortunate thing is I didn't write lyrics for Leash Law or War of Thrones, and we split that. So I wrote all the music, and Wade Black, the singer, wrote all the lyrics. So there's a split, and it's all through BMI Publishing. So it is what it is. I can play the song. I just have to delete it after the show is all. Or I can play these songs, but I have to delete them. That's all. Robert D, what's up, bro? Good to see you there, my man. Bautista, thanks, brother. Appreciate you there. Absolutely, Frank. Much love to you. Adam Baum says, fade to black. I don't know it, man. Loose Can says, you asked me about Rick bringing out his emotions. True that? Yeah, what's up? DJ's like, nothing really matters in the cold November rain. Good song, man. Not my song, though. I don't really like Guns N' Roses too much anymore. I mean, I liked them back in the day, and then I heard them a million times over in my life, and I'm like, I'm about done with Guns N' Roses. But it's all good. If you love Guns N' Roses out there, Embrace Guns N' Roses, man. I don't like Guns N' Roses anymore, so I don't embrace it. Anyway, thank you, Lisa. Donald James, that was Flight of Icarus. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Matthew Butler says, you're a great person and good people are attracted to you. Accept your fate. That's why you went from 30 to 60 in what a summer. Pretty much, man. Worked very, very hard this year to get to this point. But yeah, I'm so glad that the people that are here and following me, it means the world to me. You know, 2.5 years ago, I started with 0. I had nothing. I didn't know anything. 2.5 years later, here we are. So it's great. And I appreciate every single one of you that subscribes to me and support me. It truly means a lot to me. Everything to me. Not just a lot, everything to me. You gotta know. Here you go, Jakob Shell El Shaddai. He says, fly like an eagle. That's a great one, man. God bless you too, Jakob Shell. Thank you so much, buddy. Jet Lord, what's up, man? Jet Lord says his name's COD Mobile. You play any of the Black Ops 7 beta? I played like crazy. I got to level 30 in like no time, man. It was fun. Ellie says, do you think that if your account is verified, is it kind of still get, yeah, of course. My account is verified. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's not anything YouTube, because basically the YouTube has a huge catalog of information in their system of songs. So if your song has publishing on it, such as all my songs do, YouTube detects that and says, hey, this song's published by someone else. They get the money. But then again, like I said, it's a big circle. I get the money in the end, you know, which is fine. It's not very much, but it's something. Big Wave in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, good to see you. It's Tommy from Pollock Pines. Absolutely, brother. What's going on with the Raiders? What Raiders? Let's say this. The experiment has not worked. Pete Carroll is fine. Gino, they should have never got Gino, man, at this rate. Now we're finding out why we shouldn't have got Gino. Donald says he showed up around 42,000, so that was like 4 months ago. I don't even remember, man. But man, it's good. I'm glad a lot of you, like Donald, man, is a great person. It's great to see. I like watching him play. I love hanging with all you people, you know, when I can. It's awesome. So it's great to see, and it's amazing. I wish I could say hello to each and every 60-some thousand subscribers. YouTube won't let me somehow. But if I could reach out to everyone, that'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. But I'm so thankful that those that do come to the shows here, I get to talk to and interact with, because otherwise, how could I? Comments are one thing, but, you know, live, real-time interactions where it's at, you know? That's how we like it. Laces in the house says, third or fourth time here. Love it. Also a bass player. Great. That's awesome. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging with us. Rob Bone says, I'm happy for you, boo. I got a busy week, but it was all worth it. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Loose Can says, let Axel sing it, Rick. I know. I gotta give my man something, man. He wants that November rain. Rob says, shot part of the music video. Nice, dude. Very nice. Ellie says, I've been subscribed to Rick at least since January, but I haven't actually had time to sit down and watch. Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for your continued support. We truly appreciate it. Jakob Shell, love, is that New Zealand or Australia? I think it's New Zealand, right? I believe so. Evan says, I'll admit the November Rain Peanut Part. So I say, yeah, it's a great song. I don't hate it. Oven Association, thank you so much, brother. I truly appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, buddy. Robert says, bring it on the heartache, yeah. That's a great song, man. I love old Def Leppard, man. Def Leppard was probably the first rock band, 80s rock band I got into, man. And that Pyromania tape, I got the Pyromania tape. I played that till it died, man. All right, Jakob Shell says, you can call me Jimmy. I love it, Jimmy. Much love to you, brother. Ellie says, Vince, wonder how to avoid publishing fees. I want all my money made from making music, not mine. Yeah, all my stuff was through record labels. So you don't get a record contract these days too often. You got to be doing something specific to be getting a record deal these days. Ellie, just when you make your music, go to like DistroKid or CD Baby or TuneCore, one of these distribution companies that will take care of it all for you, and you'll make all the money. You have nothing else to worry. Jimmy, thanks, brother. Appreciate that, man. Donald says, to be asking about the Raiders, capping on Raiders. That's messed up. I know. It's scary. Cam said, are completely tired of listening to that band? Yeah, for sure, man. I know I am. I mean, when Brody, our friend Brody plays Guns N' Roses, I don't mind it. You know, I can listen to it, but I don't want to hear Guns N' Roses anymore. That's for sure. I don't care what they do. Rob said, I love when you slow down, you get to hear so much more of the guitar singing. Absolutely, brother. He said he loves the shreds, of course. Absolutely. Lucican, there you go, man. Dimas Anugra, I contacted you to perform in Jakarta, India. Hey, nice, man. Hey, buddy, as long as you're paying for the flight and the hotels, man, I'd go to bus about anywhere. Evan says could be Aussie or New Zealand. Evan, it had like a little, you know, looked like a British flag in the corner and then some stars. I don't know what the Australian flag looks like. I can't remember. Let's see. Robert D, thanks, brother. Frank said Boston, then Def Leppard. Yeah, that's right, man. I mean, Deep Purple was really truly the first rock band I ever heard. I had the In Rock 8-track when I was 6 years old. I was playing the heck out of that. Okay, Jimmy says Australia, New Zealand has red stars. I think so. Okay. I'm glad to know. I'm not good with flags. I know the American flag, I know the German flag, and I know the Swedish flag because that's where my family all comes from. Other flags, I'm not too sure. Rob said, this is a warm-up? No, we way warmed up by now, brother. Way warmed up. Ellie says, thanks so much for the tip. I get to be greedy and peace. True that, yeah. Just find one of these. Like a lot of people go on DistroKid. That's probably the biggest one that most people go is DistroKid. I'm not sure how much money they take, you know, as far as or the cost, but yeah, you put the music up. They help you with the publishing. They put it out for you and all that stuff, and you get the returns. It's really good. Blue Skin said, "Are you doing a comedy show on the Side Network?" You know I'm funny. Lisa, thank you so much. The Real Lion says, "Can we hear an original?" Yeah, absolutely, but that's all I do is originals. What do we got here? Well, I got a bunch listed here. I was thinking about I want to do. How about we do this one? I got this new song I've been loving right now. We're gonna play. I think we're gonna play that. Let me make sure this is the one. That don't sound like it. No, that don't sound like it. Oh, that ain't it. All right, it's this one right here. Check this out, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. I don't have a title. Maybe I do. No, I don't have a title for this one yet. 090625. This one's cool. That's probably one of my favorite songs I've written in this year. But check this out. that's a new one there. I like wrote that last month, so pretty new. But I've written like 5 songs in the last 5 weeks. I write a song every week, and we released the song on Saturday via live stream. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for hanging out tonight with me. We got a lot of comments during that one, so thank you. Hope Real Lion, I wanted an original. Hope you enjoyed that one. I need the. Okay, you got it. I will get it for you. I don't have it. I know. I will get it for you. I don't have a picture of it right now. I don't want to say it. I could say it. We'll get it to you. We'll get it to you, Stardust. No problem. No problem. Cino says, "Can you do Badge and Gun Sunday?" I don't even. I don't recall what that sounds like, buddy. I don't know. True that, Lisa. Don says, make sure you're live on stream. Some people get caught in the early part of the stream. That's true. That's true. Ellie knows. She said, greed, all mine. I know. You gotta get that paper. Gotta get that paper. Absolutely, Deuce can. Thanks to all the moderators, 100%. Real Line said, call it Avalanche. I'm not feeling Avalanche for that one. The problem I have is that I write so many songs, and the title is the most least important. So I just write the song, and then we'll figure it out after we play it a few times. Delusa can. There you go, buddy. Cino, thanks, brother. DJ said, he bent for this. Thanks, buddy. G said, this goes hard. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. BF Gaming, thank you. Thank you, Jonato. Sean, go get it, says, Distro Kid takes $2.99 in Tipalti fees, but that's from outside of your annual fee. This is awesome. Man, that's great, man. I use TuneCore personally, but I do know a lot of people use DistroKid, and there's nothing wrong with it. I don't, it's really what works for you. In my case, TuneCore was what I needed to do. There's many of them. There's many of them out there. Revin said that's one of his favorites. That's awesome, buddy. Lusa can. Yeah, Lisa, we'll get that to you. I promise you. I promise you. After the show, I'll get that to Stardust. Flacco Tolan, thank you, brother. Ellie said, I got to do my research, though. Yeah, definitely research it. See what's best for you. There's quite a few out there. You have to find out what's going to work for you. Crow says, good night, Rick. See you soon, brother. Thanks, Crow. Great to see you, my friend. You have a good one. Sean, okay, that's not Sean there. Jake says, Jake's got the schedule. I'm here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays at 10, Saturday, Sunday at 9. So if you make sure you subscribe to the channel and your notifications are on. Default modder, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Daniel Suarez Brandao, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Lisa. Ellie says, wow, how's your journey going along? I got at least an album of songs written down, stashed in the memory. Haven't even thought about releasing them. I've got, right in here, I probably have about, I'm going to say about close to 100 original songs I've written since I started playing again 2.5 years ago. The problem is I don't have money to record them all. So that's what we try and do. We try and do that, make the money to record, and we'll see what happens. But we're having fun nonetheless. But ultimately, I'm on 3 albums I wrote, recorded, and produced myself, along with the band or my solo stuff, and then I'm on 8 other albums as a guest guitarist back in 1999 to 2018. Guitar guy, what's up, bro? How you doing, money? He says every show I tune in is epic. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. That's where I tell everyone that says I like blues or this or that. I've sent my streams over to you. Usually send it to Brody, but he's going early. But if I see you on, buddy, I'll shoot them right to you, bro. Man, you're the best, dude. You're the best blues YouTuber I've ever seen here. And I've scrolled quite a bit. I ain't seen no one that can touch you with that playing, man. So that's amazing, bro. If y'all see this dude, Guitar Guy ATX, make sure if you like the blues, you love a great person, go subscribe to him. Absolutely. Actually, we'll get your channel up here too, Dave. Let me get your channel page here. I'll copy this. I'm gonna put this in the chat. Anyone, please go subscribe to Guitar Guy ATX. There's his channel right there. Why is that not working? There's Guitar Guy's channel. If you can click that link, go for it. If not, take note of his name, Guitar Guy ATX, search it in YouTube, and give him a sub. We truly appreciate it. Mr. Carr, yo, what's up, dude? Long time. He dropped some jewels, brother. Thank you so much. Donald said, that's it. That song is sick. The chorus goes, I love that chorus, man. That's a fun one. Pella got the count, 226. That's what's up. That's great to see you, Mr. Carr. Yeah, it's been a minute. I hope you're doing well, bro. Thanks for them jewels, brother. Let's see. Well, Pella got the count, 220. Did I say that? I don't even remember. my brain's fried. Jimmy and I says, you're a total beast. Jesus loves you and gave rock and roll to us. God bless you. Thank you, buddy, for that super chat. Very, very kind of you, Jimmy. Thank you, buddy. Sean Go Get It says, I love it. He got a verified check on Spotify through. And if you can set up, keep with the artist profiles, he had a TuneCore and a CD Baby before as well. He just stuck with DistroKid. I've heard good things about it. Okay, Anti got the link, the proper link to Guitar Guy ATX. Make sure you click on that. The bot says Eagles or Chiefs. I'd much rather go for Eagles. I don't like the Chiefs very much, personally, because a lot of stuff. One of my best friends from back in the day is a huge Chiefs fan, but that's him. I'll go with the Eagles all day. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate you, brother. Jimmy, have a great night, my friend. Bell Mark says, so Iron Maiden, what's the most obscure Iron Maiden song you like? One is that Flash of the Blade. They never played it until now. Bruce is on tour right now with the solo band, and they played Flash of the Blade for the first time in 40 years. I'm probably playing it around now. Guitar, Dave said, you don't play Tuesday. He watched. That's awesome, buddy. Well, I play Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if I see you on there, my friend, and Brody's not on, we'll get you. We'll send everyone off to you, man. I appreciate you very much. All right, Ellie, have a great night. Obviously, I like the shirt. EJ says hi. Thank you so much, y'all. Sean says, Ricky, randomly pop up my feed. I've never seen you before, but you gained a subscriber. I'll be checking in. You're amazing. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you subscribing. Very, very nice of you. Southwest says, old Austin Dave gets them after the Texas. Oh, man, he killed it. I need to get some of them tracks you got, man. I like to practice my blues to some of that, man. Dave's got it down, man. Dave says, thanks so much, gosh, Rick. I'm about crying. No. Dude, you got it down, brother. You got it down, man. I swear, I was doom scrolling and I was like, whoa. I was like, this is nice. I love the scene you have. It's a very nice scene, with the view that you have. It's very nice to see. Great tone, great playing. It's like, what more could you ask, man? It's nice and chill. It's a wonderful thing, man. It's a wonderful thing, We were just like, I think we were just playing video games and we needed some background stuff. I'm like, check this dude out. This is nice. That's very cool, man. Let's see. I appreciate you, Mr. Kyrie. Absolutely. Short Stale says, hey, man, I was on your live. It was a long time ago. Good to see you. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you, bro. How you been? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Kyrie says, it's been rough. Tried to stop by and I had some jewels. Try to support the channel. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Everything matters. And the most thing that matters is that you and everyone else is hanging out here with me tonight. Money comes and goes. You know how it goes, man. But people are forever, man. So I thank you, buddy. Rui Barboza from Brazil. Obrigado, mi amigo. Boa noche. Donald J said, that's the one that the latest Maya songs I heard, Flash of the Blade. Oh, yeah, bro. That's a great one, dude. Mel Mark says, Flash of the Blade is pretty obscure. Yeah. Yeah, man. Check it out on YouTube. The Bruce Dickinson solo band he's got going on right now. They've been playing it. And actually, they played Revelations the other night as well. I know this because my friend plays keyboards for the Bruce Dickinson band. His name's Mysteria. His real name's Joe, or he's Italian. He's Giuseppe. I call him Joe. But yeah, he plays for Bruce Dickinson band, and they've been playing all kinds of old Maiden stuff, so it's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't go see him because they played in Fort Lauderdale, and I'm on the West Coast. It was going to be a long drive, man, but I would have loved to see him. Evan said a 2mm beast. Yikes. Rui Boy Noche. You're welcome, Dave. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Steve. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Evan says Kerry King plays with the same pick style pick, 3-sided big ass pick. Dang. Yeah, man. I've been using this pick right here for my whole life. The Gin Dunlop Delrin 1.5mm. I love this pick. DZXKI, he says, what's your pedal? I don't use a pedal, buddy. I'll show you what I use, man. If someone asks, I always show them. This is what I use, buddy. A plug-in. I use a plug-in. It's this, Amplitude 5. And for those that want to know, this is IK Multimedia is the company that makes this plug-in called Amplitude. This right here is a model of the JTM45 Marshall Plexi. Here you can see I plug into the #1 channel. I also use this 10-band EQ. Everything is flat except for the mids. I scoop them. This is a gate, which I use because otherwise it would sound like this. Don't want that. This right here is considered an MXR Distortion Plus, which is a pedal I had as a young kid. Everything's cranked up to the max. My favorite cabinets are these, the GT75, the JCM 800 with the GT1275Cs. That's what this cabinet is right here. That's what I have behind me. You can't see it. I also use this Neumann U87. It's a $4,000 microphone in reality. Really nice. And then I use an SM57, which is a staple of recording guitar. And that's it, my friend. No pedals, no physical pedals, I should say. But that's what we use. It's a very simple setup. Very easy. Don says, Dane, that's cool, man. Bruce was at the Aftershock, but I chose to see Yngwie. Oh, man. Yeah. Man, people talk about Yngwie, man. What's up with Yngwie? It looks like Yngwie on Ozempic. He looks interesting, man. He don't look like Yngwie. Like, I don't know, man. It looked like he on Ozempic. Looked like he got some Botox. I was like, okay, bro. I don't know, man. But he's sneakers. And I don't know, dude. I saw a video of Yngwie at that Aftershock. It didn't sound right to me, man. I don't know what was up. I don't know what's going on with Yngwie, man. But God bless him, man. You know, if there was no Yngwie, there'd be no me. 100%. But, man, it might be time to chill it out. Kyle Leatherberry, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Don said they were on around the same time, man. As much as awesome as Yngwie is, I probably would have went and seen Bruce because my friend plays keyboards. So. Don said he got a noise gate. You got to have one, brother. You got to have one. When I play live, you know, in front of people, in my rack, I have a DBX 166 compressor limiter gate. It's a must-have. It's a must-have. Kyle said he's still drinking, but I have to cut back. Thanks, Riff. I feel you, brother. Yeah, cutting back's good enough, man. As long as you can, you know, drink responsibly, as they say. That's where it's at. Metal Mark says, how many picks did you try before realizing you're quite a few, yeah. I just kept getting more and more. Like, I started with the paper thin Dunlops, and then I went to, like, the Tortex, and I went to the Jazz, and I tried this and that. And then it was when I started with my second guitar teacher, was a very big Yngwie, Richie Blackmore, Uli fan. He said, you should try a thick pick. And I went to this one, which is the 1.5. I actually even tried the 2.0. That was too thick. The 2.0 was far too thick. But this one was just right. It felt great. There you go, DZ. I'm glad you could see that, man. Short Tail said, you inspired me, man. I got a guitar. I want to do a cover with you. Nice, brother. Yeah, I'm happy to do guitar solos for anybody, you know. And I don't charge you nothing. One guitar solo for free, man. I got you covered, man. So make sure you hit me up my email address with all the information you need, and I will do it. I'll be happy to do a guitar solo for anybody. Metal Mark says about the wah pedal so fun. Yeah, it's fun for about 20 minutes, my man. 20 minutes. There you go, Dave. Tyler says another one up in Yngwie is like Jason Becker. Oh yeah, Jason Becker was surpassed Yngwie, man. Made Yngwie look like a child playing guitar, man. That's for sure. Evan says, can we get a quick blues riff? Yeah, my blues ain't so hot, man, but it's all right. Like, that's for sure, man. But I got a little blues in me, man. I got a little in me. Guitar guy says coffee and blues guy from Japan. Is that I forgot his name. I think I know who you're talking about though, man. Young man. Okay, there you go. Noble says Yngwie Malmsteen says anybody can make a record or video now. It's true. He ain't lying. He ain't lying, man. That's the truth, man. Anybody can, dude. I mean, it's not going to be great, but anybody could write a song or write their own little song, put it, record it, put it out there. Anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. That's the sad part about it, man, and it's very diluted. If you want, look up a guy on YouTube called Joey Herbs, Herbz, and he finds like the worst music out there, and all these people think that they're great, think they're awesome or talented, and then I'll realize they're not. But they're putting their stuff out there, man. But God bless them, man. God bless anyone for putting their stuff out there. Mike Podlancha, he says. I was learning that for a little bit. Evan says, sound damn fine to me, Rick. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I got to have like a blues. I got to have my blues track going. We actually played that a little earlier, guitar, but Trevor Jones says, how about Iron Butterfly? I've never heard that one. The only one I heard isn't Iron Butterfly the one? Inagata Vida? I don't even know. Thanks to the Loose Cannon. Southwest knows that burn. Metal Mark knows Jason Becker was a prodigy. He was. He wrote that album when he was probably 16 or 17. He was signed to Shrapnel Records. Jaguar says, hey, dude, not to be inconvenient, but are you able to dive bomb? Dive bomb? Like that? Sure, man. Bollywood. Who's the greatest Bollywood? I don't even know. There you go, guitar guy. Skibby said, that sounded rough. I don't know. Which part? Skibby's. Oh, we better look at Skibby's channel real quick, just to be clear. Oh, come on, Skibby. Skibby doing stop motion Lego with 16 subscribers. How old are you, Skibby? Because if you're under the age of 16, then okay. If you're over the age of 18, let me know. Let me know, bro. Let me know. Wow. Anyway, Trevor Jones, there you go. Inagata Vida, baby. I always get that confused with the Cream. Got confused with two songs, I think. Donald James says Rick's the best harmonist. I feel it, man. When I heard Dimebag Darrell do it back in like 91 or 92 or whatever, I was like, oh shoot, I like this, man. I started using them like crazy. JG from Albania, much love to you, brother. Thank you. Jaguar's like, all right. Mel Mark says first Halloween album coming up in 40th anniversary. Grandfather's Apartment. That's true. Did you hear the new album? It's all right. It's pretty all right. I don't know. It's kind of cool. I haven't like just felt it yet. It's just some classic stuff. Deathhawk says any songs by Raven Age from Steve Barris' son. I never even heard that stuff. I didn't know he had a son. I knew he had a daughter. I know he has a son. Sir Cal says, hey, brother, good to hear you and see you healthy and good. Another day is a good day. You know that's right. I'm doing great, Sir Cal. I hope you're well is out there too, bud. Hamza says, Kabira's song, like ding, 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 ding. That's kind of Bollywoodish, I think. I don't know. There you go, Trevor. Luke from New Zealand, much love to you, brother. Evan said, yeah, Sunshine of Your Love. That's what I'm getting. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I'm getting mixed up, man. In the sunshine of your love. Typo? I don't know that one. She needs Corpus Christi. Blue Skin, at least most people are nice here. They are. Redmond says Odyssey is one of his favorite albums of all time. Hold on. That's a good song, man. And Joe Lynn Turner is the man. I mean, you get Joe Lynn Turner to sing on your stuff and write your lyrics, man, you're gonna be having some good times, man. I think the only song I ever played with that album was This could be paradise, holding you here by my side. Vladimir Alves da Silva, there you go, buddy. Noah says, Love You to Death by Typo is one of the best. That's a good one too, man. FaZe, what's up, dude? He says, Soothsayer before I go to bed. I don't know no Buckethead, man. I challenge anyone, I challenge you and anyone to go to a live stream, doom scroll till you find someone that can play Buckethead. And if you find somebody, let me know. I will go to their channel and I will check it out. Then I'll pay you $5 on YouTube. Oh, on PayPal. How about that? Let me know. Find me someone that can play Soothsayer on YouTube Vertical Lives. You know what I'm saying? Amongst many others. Southwest says Eric Clapton's version of Crossroads of Blues. Oh yeah, that's a great one. I love Clapton. Evan says showing your age, Rick. I know. Yeah, see, here's Vladimir. He says play Sepultura. Same challenge goes to you, Vladimir. Keep doom scrolling until you find somebody on here that can play Sepultura. And when you do, you let me know. Let me know their channel. I'll go check that out. And I'll pay you $5. I'll pay you 5 pesos on PayPal. How about that? There you go, Raymond. Battle Mark said last riff reminded of Van Halen. That was Ingve, dog. It was Heaven the Night. But I feel you, though. I feel you. FaZe says, bet big, dog. $5. That's all you get, brother. $5. $5 is all I'm offering. Because I want to see it. Ain't nobody out there, dog. I'm telling you. I doom scroll harder than you on this mofo. Good luck, FaZe. Good luck, brother. Good luck. The best of luck to you. And I'll tell you what, if you don't find anybody, you owe me $1,000. How about that? Anyway. All right, we got to get out of here pretty soon. We got one more song. I got one more song. Man, I got to get the hell out of here. Incarnatus. How about some Incarnatus? That's what I like to play. I think. Let's see. No, you know what? We'll do Voltage. We'll end with Voltage tonight. How about that? Because I've been drinking Voltage tonight. We'll end with Voltage. Where the hell is Voltage anyway? Voltage right here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Southwest says old Buckethead was on Chinese Democracy. He was, yeah. And I got nothing wrong. I got nothing but respect for Buckethead. Trust me. Dude's an amazing player. But I always find it funny. It's like, play Buckethead. Why me? find someone else to play it. I love to see it. Have a great night, Dave, man. Take care, brother. Floods request. I swear to God, if there was one night that I didn't have to play Floods, it'd be an alright night. It's always funny why people think that's a great song. No, I'm not gonna say nothing more. Blues Can said, Rick, what do you think about Michael Schenker? Michael Schenker is the man, dude. There's so many guitar players that if Michael Schenker didn't exist, or if they wouldn't exist, a ton of them, dude. But yeah, Schenker's great, dude. I love like Assault Attack and a lot of those older albums. I'm actually Gary Barden. Do you know who Gary Barden is? He was the singer of Michael Schenker. Out of nowhere, I got a friend request from him on Facebook. I'm like, what? It's the real Gary Barden. I couldn't believe my eyes, man. I couldn't believe my dang eyes, man. Yeah, I love that old stuff, man. It's great stuff. My favorite song, On and On, that riff. Dude could write some heavy, cool stuff, man. Rock You to the Ground, Attack of the Mad Axe, man. Man, Desert Song. Oh, Desert Song is beautiful. Salt Attack in itself is a wonderful one. With Graham Bonnet, it's one of my favorites too. I love Graham Bonnet too. I'm not friends with Graham Bonnet, but I would love to be. Lisa, have a great night. Thank you so much. Loose Can says, I love his style. Bit unorthodox, a little bit, but man, he can play. He can play. Oh shoot, Lisa, she's here until the bitter end. I got it. I never know. Will, thank you, buddy. God bless you for that. They listen to Walter Trout concert today. Man, can sure shred. There's so many guitar players out there. It's unbelievable how many amazing guitar players are out there. Unfortunately for me, I can't see them all or know them all. But that's why you guys are out there to support all these other cool guitar players. I appreciate that, man. Everyone needs a little support, man, for sure. All right, well, there's not too much, if you can hear, there's not too much Mountain Dew left. So with that being said, this is the last song of the night. It's called Voltage. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, and this song doesn't do it for you, I don't know what else would. But I do appreciate you hanging out nonetheless. And to make sure, I'll be back tomorrow. That is Wednesday, October the 8th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's Thursday as well. And I'll be on Saturday and Sunday. But tomorrow I'll be back at 10 p.m. So let's get this voltage going. Thank you so much, everybody. Voltage. Voltage, that was the last song of the night. Dang, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. I'm going to hit these comments, and then we're going to shut it down. Shut it down. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging. Brian Teal, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Lee says, because when Rick hits the end street button, you can say goodnight. There you go. There you go. JG, thank you. Raymond, thank you. Evan, thanks, buddy. Okay, Southwest says, Walter Child's a blues singer and around 74 years old. Dang. He played with Ken Heat and John Mayall. Nice, dude. I never heard of that in my life, man. Like I said, there's so many players out there, but it's always cool to hear about him, man. That's great that he did a lot, man. Ken Heat was a big band back in the day, and so was John Mayall. Sadat Garishe, what's up, buddy? Thank you, Lisa. Lucy, can't have a great night, brother. God bless you too, my friend. Southwest says that Tuesday night shred, you know how we do. King's Crown says comes to show when you put your mind to something, you can achieve it no matter what people say about you. True that, brother, and thank you. Too Cozy, hello to you, buddy. Ramley Yassine, hello, thank you. Dan Zepping, thank you, brother. Eric Varela, thank you very much. Redmond's Feeling A says, too good, man. Thank you, sir. Too Cozy, appreciate that. Mel Mark says, that felt like it was 220, not 110. Remember, kids. There you go, buddy. John T, thanks, buddy. Ryan says, that fast picking. You know how we do. IV, thanks, bro. Frank, thank you, brother. Have a great night. Lucy can't have a good one. Have a good night, my friend. Great to see you, as always. Pellet Funner got the final count, 263. That's what's up. Is there anybody else streaming tonight that I should know about? Real quick, we'll check and see if we can redirect it to anybody. I don't even know, though. I doubt it. Redirect. You know what, Raider X, I don't know. Y'all can go check out Raider X if you like. I'll put Raider X. Raider X came to my stream the other night. He's a super, I think him and his might be his wife or partner, girlfriend. Very, very awesome people. Very awesome people. Well, yeah, we'll redirect over there. You're more than welcome to check it out, or swipe up after this and see who's out there. Doom scroll it up. I'll be back Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern time, everybody. Fungus Supremus, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Arabolic says, play a quick riff. Riff? I don't know what riffs are. How about this? How about a quick lead? There you go. Hopefully you subscribe for that riff. Noah Wolf, have a great night, brother. Thank you so much. Noble says, bro, he just signed off exactly. Yeah, that's what he does. I mean, he got to go to school tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock where he is. He got to get ready for get to bed and go sleep. Southwest, yeah, I'm going to shoot everyone to Raider X. Donald James says, she says Raider X is boss. I know, right? That is funny. All right, Remen, thank you, buddy. Have a great night. All right, so yeah, that's it. Come on back tomorrow, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern for more Hot Shred and good times. And without further ado, everyone going to redirect over to Raider X's channel. And make sure you go out there and have a good time. If you enjoy it, hit the subscribe for them too. But other than that, I want everyone to stay safe out there, be good to each other, and take care of each other, because that's all we got in this world. Have a great night or day wherever you're at in this world, and we'll see you on Wednesday at 10. Take care.